Shalom Wakazak Mashpaka. Welcome to another episode of Daily Tonic in the Word right here on GC Create TV. And I remain your humble host and your brother, Daniel Fieslan Yasharala. Today, we're starting from where we stopped. It's actually from the book of Vayiqra, Leviticus, chapter 18, and we're taking it straight down to chapter 22. And it says, And Yahuwah spoke unto Moshe, saying, Speak unto the children of Yasharel, and say unto them, I am Yahuwah Elohim. After the doings of the land of Mizraim, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye do not. He said, see that? Verse 3 says, After the doings of the land of Mizraim, wherein you dwelt, shall you do not. That means don't do after don't follow their ways, don't practice their lifestyle, don't follow what they do in that land. And after the doings of the land of Canaan, whither I bring you, shall ye do not, neither shall ye walk in their ordinances. 4. Ye shall do my judgment and guard my ordinances, to walk therein. I am Yahuwah Elohim. Ye shall therefore guard my statutes and my judgment, which if a man do, he shall live in them. I am Yahuwah. You see that? If you want to live, here's the perfect precept. A precept that supports this as well is the book of Proverbs chapter 7, verse 2. It says, My son, keep my commandments and live. It says, Ye shall therefore guard my statutes and judgment, which if a man do it, he shall live in them. I am Yahuwah. None of you shall approach to any that is near of kin to him, to cover their nakedness. I am Yahuwah. The nakedness of your father, the nakedness of your mother, shall you not uncover. She is your mother. You shall not uncover her nakedness. Used to going into the aspect of getting your mother laid. You as a boy sleeping with your mother. That's what this means. Verse 8. The nakedness of your father's woman shall you not uncover. It is your father's nakedness. This is the reason why Reuben was cursed. Because though his mother's handmaid was supposed to be one of his father's concubine that he slept with, is automatically his father's nakedness. That is why Reuben was cursed. I'm sure you all know that. Let us press on. The nakedness of your sister, the daughter of your father, or the daughter of your mother, whether she be born at home or born abroad, even their nakedness you shall not uncover. This is going into direct sibling. That means you as elder brother, you have no right to get married to your own younger sister or your own elder sister. It's possible you might get married maybe to your extended, let me use that word, extended family, but not your own direct blood, your own father, your own mother. Not your own father, your own mother. Let's go on. The nakedness of your father's woman's daughter, that's your stepsister, begotten of your father, she is your sister, you shall not uncover her nakedness. So for those who are having some stupid crush on their own stepsister, it is actually a sin. Don't say that anyway, she's not from my father. She's not my mother's daughter. She was actually a daughter of my father's concubine. Don't try it. 12. You shall not uncover the nakedness of your father's sister. She is your father's near kinswoman. So if you are that boy that is always looking at your father's younger sister, because she's almost your age, or maybe she's like younger your age, like almost like, even for the fact that she's your auntie, you might almost call her a cousin. Don't try it. Verse 13, you shall not uncover the nakedness of your mother's sister, for she is your mother's near kinswoman. You shall not uncover the nakedness of your father's brother. You shall not approach to his woman. She is your aunt. You shall not uncover the nakedness of your daughter-in-law. She is your son's woman. You shall not uncover you shall not uncover nakedness. You shall not uncover the nakedness of your brother's woman. It is your brother's nakedness. You shall not uncover the nakedness of a woman and a daughter. Neither shall you take a son's daughter or a daughter's daughter to uncover her nakedness, for they are a near kinswomen. It is wickedness. This goes into the aspect of those wicked souls that will sleep with the mother and sleep with the daughter as well. It is wickedness. Don't try it. Don't try it. We have seen a lot of wickedness like that everywhere, whereby the man will be dating the mother, he will also be sleeping with the daughter as well. But my mom is dating the daughter, and the mother might come with her own lustful spirit and start sleeping with the mother too. It is wickedness. Neither shall you take a woman to her sister to vex her, to uncover her nakedness, beside the other in her lifetime. You see that? Neither shall you take a woman to her sister. Taking a woman to her sister to vex her, that's to make her envious. This is also the same case that happened to Jacob, because Leah and Rachel, they are both sisters. Laban caused the whole mess, giving Leah to him instead of Rachel. So for those who are coming up with this, the scripture is saying that this is actually that. Stop that nonsense. It's just as if you go to the store, you say you want to buy tacos. Tacos is what you ask for. But when they give you sandwich, you can't tell me now that you don't know that tacos is not sandwich. Jacob knew what he wanted. That's why he asked for Rachel. But Laban lured him. And I keep saying it. We all need to stop getting our mind deceived. We need to stop getting our mind deceived. Laban that made a feast, I'm still saying this. Laban that made a feast to give him his woman at the evening. He did that on purpose. I don't get it twisted. Even myself, in short, over here in Nigeria, we have more blackouts than when we have light. Will it now be possible for me to be in my right state of mind? I'm not drunk. I'm not under the influence of alcohol. And I will enter a particular house that's meant to be my room. Meanwhile, this same woman they call Rachel, he has been seeing her for 7 years, because he worked for Laban 7 years to get Rachel. So will you tell me that for that space of 7 years, Jacob don't know the voice of Rachel? You don't know what she smells like. He doesn't even know what her physique look like. My wife as a person, I wish you actually know more about my wife. My wife and her elder sister, they are identical. They look very much alike. If you are not very careful, you might almost call my wife her elder sister. But the thing there is, my wife's voice is different from my sister's voice. That is one. Two, no matter how things can be, I know how my wife acts. Even though in darkness, I'm the kind of person that I don't expose my eyes to light. So I can averagely see in the dark. There's a way you are blessing with that. So we not tell me now that I'll enter a room in my right senses and now stay with a woman that is not my wife, and I will not know that she's not my wife. It's not possible. So for those of you who are saying that, show me where the precept said that I was actually drunk. Listen, the feast that Laban did, it wasn't a feast of only bread and water. It wasn't a feast of jollof rice and bottled water. It was a big feast. And our forefathers actually, they had wine. They had vineyards. They make wine out of their vineyard. So what do you expect? How did the daughters of Lot were able to get their father drunk, that they even got laid with their father, and they never knew. Let us just leave that for another time so it doesn't become a kind of argument. So let's press on. Verse 19. Also, you shall not approach unto a woman to uncover her nakedness as long as she is put apart for her uncleanness. This is warning to all men. If your wife is going through a menstrual flow, you have no right to go near to her. Respect that time. Give her that time of uncleanness. It happens just once in a month. Let her have that time. Give her that space. And it's out of 30 days in a month. Maximum time is 3-4 days. After the 3-4 days, you can wait 7 days more. Then she's clean. That's okay, even though it is 4 days, that's 4 plus 7 days, making 11 days. 11 days out of the remaining 31 days or 30 days. You see, you have about 19 to 20 days left. Please let us expect this. 20. Moreover, you shall not lie carnally with your neighbor's woman to defile yourself with her. When you know as a man that this person actually is a married woman, she's automatically your neighbor's wife. Don't look at the fact that because of that you now go out to go and get laid with her. That is pure wickedness. And you shall not let any of your seed pass through a Molech. Pass through to Molech. Neither shall you profane the name of your Elohim. I am Yahuwah. If you remember, that Molech is actually an idol, like the chief deity of the Ammonims. Though he is a king, but automatically he was the chief deity of the Ammonims. So when he said that you shall not let your seed pass through to Molech, that's don't let your seed pass through to idols. You shall not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is abomination. This is going into what these people now are practicing. They call it pride. Some call it LGBTQ. We call it homosexuality. The Bible call it sodomy. He said, don't lie with mankind as with womankind, which means you as a man must not get yourself laid with another man. He said it is an abomination. So for those gays out there thinking you are doing nice, you are committing pure abomination unto Yahuwah. And don't get it twisted. Yahuwah is ready to destroy you. Because whoever said that is abominable unto Yahuwah, he kills. Remember the sons of Aaron who made ordinary strange fire before Yahuwah. It is written that Yahuwah killed the both of them. How much more you are now doing an abomination unto Yahuwah? 23. Neither shall you lie with any beast to defile yourself therewith. Neither shall any woman stand before a beast to lie down thereto. It is confusion. This goes into the aspect of those other women that because of money, they are actually sleeping with dogs. This is who we are talking about. Those women that go ahead to sleep with dogs. And even those men as well, they are also doing some kind of stupid things with animals too. And it's over here in Nigeria, I've seen many clips of how some so-called Fulanis who are rearing cattle, how they were having sex with their cow. Confusion everywhere. Let's proceed. Verse 24. Defile not ye yourself in any of these things, for in all these the nations are defiled, which cast out before you, and the land is defiled. Therefore, I do visit the iniquity thereof upon it, and the land itself vomits out her inhabitants. You shall therefore guard my statutes and my judgment, and shall not commit any of these abominations, neither any of your own nation, nor any stranger that sojourns with you. For all these abominations have the men of the land done, which were before you, and the land is defiled, that the land spew not you out also when you defile it, as it spewed out the nations that were before you. For whosoever shall commit any of these abominations, even the soul that commits them shall be cut off from among their people. Therefore shall ye guard my ordinance, that ye commit not any one of these abominable customs which were committed before you, and that ye defile not yourselves therein. I am Yahuwah Elohim. Chapter 19. And Yahuwah spoke unto Moshe, saying, Speak unto all the assembly of the children of Yasharel, and say unto them, Ye shall be holy, for I, Yahuwah Elohim, am holy. Ye shall fear every man his mother and his father, and guard my Shabbat. I am Yahuwah Elohim. Turn ye not unto idols, nor make to yourself molten Elohim. I am Yahuwah Elohim. And if you offer a sacrifice of peace offering unto Yahuwah, ye shall offer it at your own will. It shall be eaten the same day ye offer it, and on the morrow. And if aught remain until the third day, it shall be burnt in the fire. And if it be eaten at all on the third day, it is abominable. It shall not be accepted. Therefore, everyone that eats it shall bear his iniquity, because he has profaned the hallowed thing of Yahuwah. And that soul shall be cut off from among his people. And when ye reap the harvest of your land, you shall not wholly, that's in completely, you shall not wholly reap the corners of your field, neither shall you gather the gleanings of your harvest. And you shall not glean your vineyard, neither shall you gather every grape of your vineyard. You shall leave them for the poor and stranger. I am Yahuwah Elohim. You see that? So for those of you who actually have your vineyard, you have your own farms, don't look at it that because of his everything. Don't harvest everything. Yahuwah made you what you are. He gave you that farm you had. He gave you the harvest you had, so that you can also be a blessing to the poor out there. So please, I beseech you, in anything you do, please try your possible best. Even though you have a farm, try to reserve that part that you can spare for the poor out there. Yahuwah have said so. So you don't glean everything. Leave the corners, so that it will be for the strangers or the poor. 11. Ye shall not steal, neither deal falsely, neither lie one to another, and ye shall not swear by my name falsely. Those of you are just out, like when we are in Christian church, I swear to God, I swear to you, I swear to you. He said, ye shall not swear by my name falsely. James chapter 5 verse 12 says, thou shalt not, that you should not swear. Let your word be yea, yea, and nay, nay. Whoever will say that, swear. It's not in your position to swear. It's either they believe you or they don't believe you. But remember, even if you are lying, Yahweh is seeing you. But you must not swear. Neither shall you profane the name of your Elohim. I am Yahuwah. You shall not defraud your neighbor, neither rob him. The wages of him that is hired shall not abide with you all night until the morning. This goes into three. These are three commandments in one. One, you shall not defraud your neighbor. About today, we are having some internet fraudsters who are the one defrauding their own people of dark skin in another nation. They never knew that. They never knew that those who they are trying to scam are their own brother. Some are even so wicked that they never knew that those that they are trying to scam were their ancestors' helpers. Because not all those people that come here from the motherland are Hebrew, are Ibrahim. They're not Hebrew. We have some Haydens here in Africa. Even in Nigeria, we have Haydens among us. Not only the Hausa and the Fulani know that the Haydens. Even among the Yoruba tribes, we have Haydens among them. Among the Igbos, we have Haydens among them. Among the Calabas, we have Haydens among them. Because those strangers of other nations, when we are sojourning, they also scattered with us and they came with us as well. And we took them like our own people. We never neglected them. So those ones that are not our own blood, that are out there scamming their people of color too, they are busy defrauding the helpers of their ancestors. And those are even our own people who are scamming their own fellow brothers who are of that skin in other nations. They are going against this by defrauding their own brother, defrauding their neighbor. The next part of this law actually says, neither rob him. Sorry, I got a little cold. He said, neither rob him. This goes to the aspect of those who are actually armed robbers. You go to rob people at gunpoint to steal from them. Yahweh said you should not try it. Aside from maybe steal, he said rob. So there's a difference from stealing and robbing. Robbing by taking it by force, that's robbing. But when you steal it without the person's consciousness, or maybe without the person's attention. Verse 14. And you shall not cause the deaf, nor put a stumbling block before the blind, but shall fear your Elohim. I am Yahuwah. You shall not do unrighteousness in judgment. You shall not respect the person of the poor, nor honor the person of the mighty. But in righteousness shall you judge your neighbor. This goes in the aspect of those who are judging with sentiment. Yahuwah is not a respecter of persons. Don't judge the poor because of their poor. And don't judge the rich in their favor because of their rich. Judge a righteous judgment. 16. You shall not go up and down as a talebearer among your people, neither shall you stand against the blood of your neighbor. I am Yahuwah. Talebearers, in Nigeria we call them amebo, those whisperers, those that whisper around, busybodies talking around, talebearers, carrying stories around. You shall not hate your brother in the heart. You shall not in any wise rebuke your neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him. For those of you who are hating your brother because he's trying to help you to learn or help you to study, or those of you that hate your brother because you are trying to scam somebody, but he actually saved that person from being scammed by you. If you hate your brother for your own wickedness, you're going against Yahweh's commandment. Because for you to even have it in mind that you want to hate your brother because of your own selfish interest, it shows that there's a devil in you. Only a devil can behave like that. There's a devil in you for doing that kind of character. 18. You shall not avenge, nor bear any grudge against the children of your people, but you shall love your neighbor as yourself. I'm Yahuwah. He said, you shall love your neighbor as yourself, not love your neighbor more than yourself. So don't let anybody try to push you to go to the extreme. Do things for them. He said, love your neighbor as you love yourself. And also, even though those who actually has blessed them, but they are so self-centered. You see them going, they'll be telling you, I'm on vacation, I'm so cruise. When they have their neighbor who is out there that have not eaten. If they were the one who was hungry, they will find a place to feed themselves. But yet, Yahweh said, love your neighbor as you love yourself. If you can see that your neighbor actually is hungry, and you are ready to go and waste the money on something that doesn't matter about the salvation of your soul, that shows that you are not loving your neighbor as you love yourself. That's why I tell people, even the book of Sirach, chapter 12, he told us about who you help. It says, if you want to help, know to whom you are going to do. If you want to give alms, know to whom you are going to give it to. Because we have a lot of scammers out there. that pretend to be going through problems. With hundreds of scam page claiming to be orphanage. These scammers actually are doing those things to make you feel pity for them. And when you feel pity for them, you send them the funds that you make with your hard-earned sweat. Meanwhile, there are some of your own people who are in this truth that truly need that help. But because they were not close to you, or because maybe you never saw them, or maybe practically because you have been scammed by those wicked souls, you chose to close your eyes and not help your own people. That's why I tell people it is better you make your research. Sirach chapter 6 verse 7. If you want to get a friend, prove him first. They claim to be orphanage. Ask them that question. Did the government of your country ask you to take all the orphans to yourself and cater for them? Don't let them lie to you. Over here in Africa, no government will enforce anybody to be in charge of orphans. Those that take care or handle orphanage, they are people who are financially stable. They are people who are financially capable. And also, they will never go on social media to solicit for fund. Every orphanage, they write proposals and letters to companies through emails. So don't let them deceive you saying that they are in charge of whatever on social media. Every so-called orphanage on social media, they are all scammers. Don't fall victim to them. Verse 19, you shall guide my statutes. You shall not let your cattle gender with a diverse kind. You shall not sow your seed with mingled seed, neither shall a garment mingled of lining and woolen come upon you. You see that? So that means if you want to wear a woolen garment, wear a woolen garment. If you want to wear a linen garment, wear a linen garment. Don't wear a linen and a woolen garment. Don't mingle. He says, let not your cattle gender. Let not your cattle gender with another kind. Which means even your livestock. That's why sometimes I imagine how some people actually are doing this madness now. They call it mixed breed. Mixing the breed of your livestock. You start seeing them, they'll say they are mixing the breed of German Shepherd with Caucasian breed. He even said that ye shall not sow your field with mingled seed. Not that you now carry all your seed of corn, seed of beans, and start planting them together. You mix everything together, you now put, and you take, for example, over here, when you plant corn, we plant corn with maybe like 4, 5, 6 seeds of corn. But it's going to be making sense when you now take 6 seeds in your hand, 3 is corn, 3 is beans. Don't mix your seed on the field. 20, and whosoever lies carnally with a woman that is a bondmaid, betrothed to a man, and not at all redeemed, nor freedom given her, she shall be scourged. They shall not put her to death, because she was not free. This goes to the aspect of those wicked masters. Now, because of your house help is beautiful and well shaped, you now lost after her, you now chose to threaten her with a job just to get her laid. Verse 21, you shall not bring your trespass offering unto Yahuwah, unto the door of the tabernacle of the assembly, not even a ram for a trespass offering. And the priest shall make an atonement for him with the ram of the trespass offering before Yahuwah for his sin which he has done, and the sin which he has done shall be forgiven. When ye shall come into the land, and shall have planted all manners of trees for food, then ye shall count the fruit thereof as uncircumcised. 3 years shall it be as uncircumcised unto you. It shall not be eaten off. But in the 4th year, all the fruit thereof shall be holy to praise Yahuwah without. You see that? He says, when you come into the land, that's when you are coming to a strange place. You are coming to a strange place. The motherland actually is your motherland. Though you might actually believe you might have been scattered abroad. But when those of us who are not in the motherland chose to go to another man's land, it's a different thing. Those who were taken away were taken forcefully through slavery. But when they now come down here, it is still their motherland. But it is only when those of us who are here now go to the other man's land to say we want to go and plant there. Because in that other man's land, it is full of death. It is not our own land. 24. But in the 4th year, all the fruit thereof shall be holy to praise Yahweh without. And in the 5th year, ye shall eat the fruit thereof, that it may yield unto you the increase thereof. I am Yahuwah Elohim. Ye shall not eat anything with blood. You see that? Neither shall ye use enchantment, nor practice sorcery. So for those of you who are going into, over here we'll call it juju, practicing enchantment, practicing sorcery, you are going against Yahuwah. 27. You shall not round the corners of your head, neither shall you mark the corners of your beard. That is why you can see me right now. You can see my hair. I never round the corners. This is where my hair gets to. You can see it. Nothing like a clipper shape on my head. He said, neither shall you mark the corners of your beard. You can see it. All grown. It is a commandment. Obey it. I have been keeping it. Did I die? No. Verse 28. Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any mark upon you. I am Yahuwah. This goes into tattoo. 29. Do not pursue your daughter to be a whore. Do not pursue your daughter to cause her to be a whore. Let the land fall to whoredom, and the land become full of wickedness. This goes into some mothers that see their daughters doing some immoral things and they still support them. You see your daughters going out with men, random men. And yes, you come back home and you'll be asking her for money. Yes, what you brought from Chief XYZ? You are going against Yahuwah. 30. Ye shall guard my Sabbaths and reverence my sanctuary. I am Yahuwah. Regard not them that have familiar spirit. Regard not them that have familiar spirit. Which means, when you see those that have the money spirit in them, don't even give them that chance. Kick them away. Neither seek after wizards to be defiled by them. I am Yahuwah Elohim. You shall rise up before the gray head and honor the face of the old man and fear your Elohim. I am Yahuwah. That is why over here in the motherland, if you are an aged person or if you are older than someone, we give them that regard. We give them that regard. Over here from my own tribe, I don't know about others. In my own tribe, Yoruba land, once somebody actually is, even though a year older than you, you must respect them. But since civilization came into existence, now we can see some girls who are just 20-year-old, because they are now hanging out with a whoremonger, a stupid man, at the age of 35. A 20-year-old girl going out with a 35-year-old man should be calling him name, should be respecting him. Why? Because they are now partners in crime, in the business of whoredom, all in the name of civilization. Let's press on. If a stranger sojourn with you in your land, you shall not vex him. You shall not vex him. But the stranger that dwell with you, you shall be unto you as one born among you, and you shall love him as yourself. And for ye were strangers in the land of Mizraim, but the stranger that dwell with you, shall be unto you as one born among you, and you shall love him as yourself, as ye were strangers in the land of Mizraim. Ye shall do no unrighteousness in judgment, in metyard, in weight, and in measure. Just balance, just balances, just weight, a just ephah, and a just hin shall ye have. I am Yahuwah Elohim, which brought you out of the land of Mizraim. Therefore shall ye guard all my statutes and all my judgments, and do them. I am Yahuwah. Now, if you observe, it talks about some measurement here. He said just balances, just weight, because he knew that our people are in a way so dubious, and they might try to like give an unjust weight. Like imagine you are meant to buy like maybe like a bag of rice, and people might choose to patch the bag of rice at the side to steal some out of it. He said just balances, just weight. Don't try to get things to yourself in an unjust way. It's not good. Verse chapter 20. And Yahuwah spoke unto Moshe, saying, again, you shall say to the children of Yasharel, whosoever be he of the children of Yasharel, or of the stranger that sojourn in Yasharel, that gives any of his seed unto Molech, that's unto idols, he shall surely be put to death. So for those of you that give your children to Father Christmas, who never knew anything about the history of Father Christmas, you are actually worthy to be put to death. The people of the land shall stone him with stone, and I will set my eyes against that man, and I will cut him off from his people, because he has given of his seed unto Molech, to defile my sanctuary and to profane my holy name. And if my people of the land do any ways hide their eyes from the man, when he gives of his seed unto Molech, and kill him not, then I will set my face against that man and against his family, and will cut him off, and all that go a whoring after him to commit whoredom with Molech, and from among their people, and the souls that turns from after from after such as have familiar spirits, and after wizards, or to go whoring after them, I will even set my face against that soul, and I will cut him off from among his people. Sanctify yourself therefore, and be ye holy, for I am Yahuwah Elohim, and ye shall guard my statutes, and do them. I am Yahuwah Mekodishkem. For everyone that curses his father or his mother shall be surely be put to death. So for those of you who are living an European civilized lifestyle, cursing your father, cursing your mother out, if it was in the day of our forefathers, you would have been put to death. Respect your parents. Stop disrespecting them. He that curses his father or his mother, his blood shall be upon him. And the man that breaks wedlock with another man's woman, that means you that is married, you did not, even though you want to pick another woman, you don't pick a woman who is not married to another man. You went there to go and pick a woman that is still married to her husband. The scripture here says that any man that breaks wedlock with another man's woman, even he that breaks the wedlock with his neighbor's woman, the adulterer and the adulteress, that's both the man and that woman, shall surely be put to death. And the man that lies with his father's woman has uncovered his father's nakedness. Both of them shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. And if a man lie with his daughter-in-law, just like Judah lied with his daughter-in-law, they both of them shall surely be put to death. They shall wrought confusion. Their blood shall be upon them. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lies with a woman, that is the gay, both of them have committed abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon their hand. So can you now see that true according to the Bible? All the so-called LGBT, the gays, the lesbians, if you were seen back then, you are automatically qualified to be killed, because that demon you actually must not jump to someone else. It must stop with you by being killed. Let's go on. And if a man take a woman and a mother, it is wickedness. That you take a woman and a mother. That means you are dating both the daughter and the mother. It is wickedness. They shall be burnt with fire, both he and they, that there be no wickedness among you. So that means for the man that is sleeping with both the mother and the daughter, and himself and the mother and the daughter, they are qualified to be burnt. And if a man lie with a beast, he shall surely be put to death, and he shall slay the beast. That's for you women that sleeps with dogs, sleep with horses, sleep with animals. Both of the animals actually will be put to death, killed. And if a woman approach unto any beast and lie down thereto, you shall kill the woman and the beast. They shall surely be put to death, and their blood shall be upon them. You see that? He said that a woman approaches unto any beast and lie down hereto. So that's how I imagine some women out there that will say, oh, I love my dog. You now start kissing dog. You start allowing the dog to lick your mouth, letting the dog to lie beside you. So women are even so stupid that they even breastfeed their dog when they're meant to be breastfeeding children. So women are even so wicked and so demonic in heart that they even let their dog lie down beside them, licking their private part, letting the dog do a sort of fleshly molestation with them. And they keep saying, it's because I love my dog. If it was to be in the days of our forefathers, both you and that dog will have been put to death. Let us continue. 18. And if a man shall lie with a woman having a sickness, and shall uncover her nakedness, he has discovered a fountain. That's the woman who's already menstruating. He has discovered a fountain, and he has uncovered the fountain of her blood. Both of them shall be cut off from among their people. So for you as a woman too, if you are a nymphomaniac, discipline yourself. When you are having your monthly flow, don't say that, anyways, let me just clean up and let me just let the man have me for a short time. No, it's wickedness. And you shall not uncover the nakedness of your mother's sister, nor your father's sister, for he uncover is near kin, for they shall bear their iniquity. And verse 20, and if a man shall lie with his uncle's woman, he has uncovered his uncle's nakedness. They shall bear their sin, they shall die childless. And if a man shall take his brother's woman, it is an unclean thing. He has uncovered his brother's nakedness. They shall be childless. Ye shall therefore guard all my statutes and all my judgments, and do them, that the land whither I bring you to dwell therein spew you not out. And ye shall not walk in the manners of the nation. And ye shall not walk in the manners of the nation, which I cast out before you. For they commit all these things, and therefore I harbor them. But I have said unto you, ye shall inherit their land, and I will give it unto you to possess it, a land that flows with milk and honey. I am Yahuwah Elohim, which have separated you from other people. Ye shall therefore put difference between clean beast and unclean, and between unclean and between unclean fowls and clean. And ye shall not make your soul abominable by beast, or by fowl, or by any manner of living thing that creeps on the ground, which I have separated from you as unclean. And ye shall be holy unto me, for I Yahuwah am holy, and have severed you from other people, that ye should be mine, that he have separated us. A man also or woman that has a familiar spirit or that is a wizard shall surely be put to death. They shall be stoned with stones, their blood shall be upon them. So for those who think the witches are spared, that's why they are even walking around being proud of the wickedness that they are doing. It was in the days of our forefathers, you would have been stoned to death a long time ago.
Know the line. Are you searching for a conducive and affordable apartment within the Bahari Beach, Tanzania? Don't go too far. We have 4-bedroom furnished apartments, 3 BHK, 2 en-suite bedrooms, and 1 public toilet. And our building is well fitted with the air conditioner, free water, just 5 to 7 minutes drive from Bahari Beach. Also, we have 1 free border ride to the beach per month, access to Fire Sticks, DSW TV available as well. And don't forget, we also have unlimited Wi-Fi just for 50,000 per month. And also, our conducive apartment is close to Jambo Supermarket, close to Kibo Plaza, close to Vodacom and Tigo Pesa, close to many Wakala stations, close to Barabara Restaurant, close to Yoki Market, Leisure Plaza Hotel and Restaurant and Pool, close to Budget Resort Restaurant, and also close to TJ Daycare, to prove that our apartment has good landmarks within the outskirts of Tanzania. Also, we have rentals of BMX bicycle with motor. We have the Mercedes-Benz bicycle and the Mountain Foldable Travel bicycle for rent as well. So, all these great things can only cost you just 1.5 million per month for the next 3 months of the rental for this apartment. Wow! Why not you make it a date? Come home, visit the motherland, come look at the prestigious view of Tanzania at the comfort of what you can ever imagine. To get all this offer, please contact 144 Global Solution on this phone number +2 5 5 7 6 9 4 0 2 7 4 3. Also contact us via email at mayaspeakstz@gmail.com. And I'm hoping and also promising that this will be a treat that you will never forget. Because with 144 Global Solutions, we are always here to bring solution to your luxurious living. It's like home.
For sponsorship, advert placement, please call or WhatsApp this number +234 811 731 0928.
Welcome back from that short commercial break. So we are going to the last part of today's passage. Now we are going to chapter 21. And Yahuwah said unto Moshe, speak unto the priests, the sons of Aharon, and say unto them, there shall none be defiled for the dead among his people, but for his kin, for his kin that is near unto him, that is for his mother, and for his father, and for his son, and for his daughter, and for his brother, and for his sister, a virgin, that is near unto him, which has had no man, for her may he be defiled. But he shall not defile himself, being a chief man among his people, to profane himself. They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corners of their beards, nor make any cuttings in their flesh. They shall be holy unto their Elohim, and not profane the name of their Elohim. For the offerings of Yahuwah made by fire, and the bread of their Elohim, they do offer. Therefore they shall be holy. They shall not take a woman that is a whore or profane, neither shall they take a woman put away from a man, for he is holy unto his Elohim. You shall sanctify him, therefore, for he offered the bread of your Elohim. He shall be holy unto you, for I, Yahuwah, which sanctify you, am holy. And the daughters of any priest, if she profane herself by playing the whore, she profanes her father, she shall be burnt with fire. And he that is the high priest among his people, upon whose head the anointing oil was poured, and that is consecrated to put on the garment, shall not uncover his head, nor rend his clothes, neither shall he go in to any dead body, nor defile himself for his father or for his mother. You see that? Many Hebrews today are always going after this verse 10, saying that you must not have your head uncovered. That's why we have some Hebrews now wearing some, I won't call it a patch. Over here in the motherland, there's this kind of play that children do play, where they will cut football, they will cut it, turn it the other way around, and wear it on their skull here. That's what some Hebrews actually are performing. And here's the thing, remember, he gave Moshe some guidelines on this. Now here's the question: how many of those Hebrew out there who are covering their head, acting like the chief priest, how many of them can vouch that their own father or their own grandfather never committed sin against Yahuwah? Or can they come outside to show us who consecrated them to be high priest unto Yahuwah? I'm talking about those Hebrews that follow the Orthodox, or the so-called yes, that they call them Orthodox Hebrews. They say that they follow only the Old Testament. Some say I follow only the 7 books of Moses. They are awakened, but in their mind, I can't say that they are awakened. Their mind actually is just, I'll call it like shaft. It's just like their brain is just like smoke. Because if truly you are waking truly, and you are having your full consciousness, you understand the fact that the Most High knew that these things will happen, that will be scattered abroad. That was why he sent Yahushua Mashiach. And after Yahushua Mashiach died, he ended the work of the chief priest. Because normally, if you have to sanctify yourself or do anything, we are meant to go back to that tabernacle to go and make any offerings. But here's the question. Now we have our people scattered at all 4 corners of the earth. So do you expect that poor man who have been scattered to Nigeria, or that poor man who have been scattered to Ghana, you will now start looking for money for flight, going to one place that they called Jerusalem? That was why Yahweh promised that when that end comes, that he will descend a new Jerusalem. A new Jerusalem. Because you know that actually we have been scattered abroad, it will only bring that new one that can bring us back together. Yet we have some awakened Hebrew who claim to be awakened, and yet they are covering their head. When the book of First Corinthians make us know that the head of every man is Yahushua Mashiach, and that any man that pray or prophesy with his head covered and disrespected its head. And remember, once you disrespect Yahushua Mashiach, you are going to disrespect Yahuwah, because he said, "He that receive me and receive my Father." If you disrespect him, you also disrespect Yahuwah. So for those Hebrews who are still covering their head, I'm advising you, take that thing off. For those who keep saying, yeah, Yahushua, there's the New Testament, is this, is that, blah, 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 blah. Then show us how you want to save yourself. In the book of Esdras, it makes us understand that 70 books were approved. If you are saying that you don't follow the New Testament, then step forward and come and show us proof of those 70 books that Yahweh approved out of the over 200 books that were written. Stop this hypocrisy that you are doing. Let's get back to the word. Verse 10. And he that is the high priest among his brethren, whose upon head the anointing was poured. Okay, we've read this. Now we are going to verse 11. Neither shall he go into any dead body, that's the priest, nor defile himself for his father or for his mother. Neither shall he go out of the sanctuary, nor profane the sanctuary of his Elohim. For the crown of the anointing oil of his Elohim is upon him. I am Yahuwah. And he that take a woman in her virginity, a widow or a divorced woman, or profane or a harlot, this shall he not take. You see that? But he shall take a virgin of his own people to be his woman. Now this is actually going to those consecrated high priests. Because let's ask ourselves, how many women out there, despite the selection that have ruined everything, do you think we still have any woman out there who is a virgin, except those who are just young and they are being born into the truth? Because the word actually have profaned everybody. So for those of them that are even claiming that we are the chief priest of the Most High, we are the Orthodox chief priest, are your wives a virgin? Stop deceiving yourself. You are all practicing Judaism, not keeping the commandments. So stop that wickedness. Verse 15, neither shall he profane his seed among his people, for I, Yahuwah, do sanctify him. And Yahuwah spoke unto Moshe, saying, speak unto Aaron, saying, whosoever he be of your seed in their generation that has any blemish, let him not approach to offer the bread of his Elohim. For whatsoever man he be that has a blemish, he shall not approach. A blind man, a blind man, or a lame, or he that has a flat nose, or anyone or anything superfluous, or a man that has a broken foot, or a broken hand, or a crooked back, that is hunchback, or a dwarf, or that has a blemish in his eye, or be scurvy or scabbed, or has his stones broken. You see that? Remember that I read earlier about the Passover lamb that must not be without blemish. And I explained, I said, the blemish actually is not talking about the color. We're talking about, is it health-wise sound? Maybe it's not a broken one with lamb with a broken hand or broken leg or one blind eye. Consider that even this particular part said it clearly that that blemish is talking about is this kind of illness, either blind or lame or flat nose or superfluous or broken footed or broken handed or having crooked back, hunchback or dwarf. 21. No man that has a blemish of the seed of Aaron the priest shall come near to offer the offerings of Yahuwah made by fire. He has a blemish, he shall not come near, to offer the bread of his Elohim. He shall eat the bread of his Elohim, both the most holy and of the holy. Only he shall not go in unto the veil, nor come near unto the altar, because he has blemish, that he profane not my sanctuary, for I, Yahuwah, do sanctify them. And Moshe told it unto Aaron and to his sons, and unto all the children of Yasharel. The last chapter for today. And Yahuwah spoke unto Moshe, saying, Speak unto Aaron and to his sons, that they separate themselves from the holy things of the children of Yasharel, and that they profane not my holy name in those things which they hallow unto me. I am Yahuwah. Say unto them, whosoever he be of all your seed among your generations, that goes unto the holy things which the children of Yasharel hallowed unto Yahuwah, having his uncleanness upon him, that so shall be cut off from my presence. I am Yahuwah. What man soever of the seed of Aaron is a leper or has a running issue, he shall not eat of the holy thing until he be clean. And whoso touches anything that is unclean by the dead, or a man whose seed goes from him, or whosoever touches any creeping thing, whereby he may be made unclean, or a man of whom he may take uncleanness, whatsoever uncleanness he has, the soul has touched any such shall be unclean until even, and shall not eat of the holy things, unless he wash his flesh with water. And when the sun is down, he shall be clean when the sun is down, the even, and shall afterwards eat the holy things, because it is his food. That which dies of itself, or is torn with beast, he shall not eat, to defile himself therewith. I am Yahuwah. They shall therefore guard my ordinance, lest they bear sin for it, and die thereof. Therefore, if they profane it, I Yahuwah do sanctify them. There shall no stranger eat of the holy things. A sojourner of the priest, or a hired servant shall not eat of the holy things. But if the priest buy any soul with his money, he shall eat of it, and he that is born in his house, and they shall eat of his meat. If the priest's daughter also be married unto a stranger, she shall not eat of an offering of the holy thing. But if the priest's daughter be a widow, or divorced, or have no child, and is returned unto her father's house, as in her youth, she shall eat her father's meat. But there shall no stranger eat thereof. And if a man eat of the holy things unwittingly, then he shall put the fifth part thereof unto it, and shall give it unto the priest with the holy things. And they shall not profane the holy things of the children of Yasharel, which they offer unto Yahuwah, or suffer them to bear the iniquity of trespass when they eat their holy things, for I Yahuwah do sanctify them. And Yahuwah spoke unto Moshe, saying, Speak unto Aaron and to his sons, and unto all the children of Yasharel, and say unto them, Whatsoever he be of the house of Yasharel, or of the stranger in Yasharel, that will offer his oblation, for all his vows, and for all his free will offering, which they will offer unto Yahuwah, for an ascending smoke offering. Ye shall offer at your own will a male without blemish, or a cattle, of a sheep, of the sheep, and of the goat. But whosoever has a blemish, that shall ye not offer, for it for it shall not be acceptable for you. And whosoever offers a sacrifice of peace offering unto Yahuwah to accomplish his vow, or a freewill offering in cattle or sheep, it shall be perfect to be accepted. There shall there sh- it shall be perfect, it shall be perfect to be accepted. There shall no blemish therein. There shall be no blemish therein, blind or broken or maimed, or having a running sore, or scurvy, or scabbed. Ye shall not offer this unto Yahuwah, nor make an offering by fire of them upon the altar unto Yahuwah. Either a bullock or a lamb, which has anything superfluous or lacking in its parts, that may you offer for a freewill offering, but for a vow it shall not be accepted. Ye shall not offer unto Yahuwah which which is bruised, or crushed, or broken, or cut, neither shall you make any offerings thereof in your land. You see that? So for those of you who are trying to get Passover lamb that has broken leg, that maybe while they are trying to pursue it in the forest or in the bush, they machete the animal. Don't buy it. Is that an automatic blemish? 25. Neither from a stranger's hand shall you offer the bread of your Elohim of any of this, because their corruption is in them, and the blemishes be in them. They shall not be accepted for you. And Yahweh spoke unto Moshe, saying, when a bullock or a sheep or a goat is brought forth, then it shall be 7 days under the dam, and from the 8th day and thenceforth it shall be accepted for an offering made by fire unto Yahuwah. And whether it be cow or ale, ye shall not kill it and are young both in the same day, in one day, sorry. And when you will offer a sacrifice of thanksgiving unto Yahuwah, offer it at your own will. On the same day it shall be eaten, ye shall leave none of it until the morrow. I am Yahuwah. Therefore shall ye guard my commandments and do them. I am Yahuwah. Neither shall ye profane my holy name, but I will be hallowed among the people of Yasharel. I am Yahuwah which hallow you. He said, I will be hallowed among the children of Yasharel, not hallowed among all the whole nations on earth, which is also include the Edomites, the Moabites, the Moabims, the Ammonims, the Cushites, and the likes. The last verse for today, that brought you out of the land of Mizraim to be your Elohim. I am Jehovah. All praise to you that we're able to round up and cover today's chapters, and I'm sure that you have actually followed the reading and you understood all those ordinances that Yah gave. Most especially that how to pertain with the Levitical priest. But remember, don't make a mistake. We will still get there later in the New Testament that all these particular ordinances of the chief priest, it all ended when Yahushua Mashiach came, because he was sent to be that intermediary for us, so that we no longer need the chief priest. Because as at the book of Malachi, the chief priest end up becoming so profane that they now start doing things like the government, taking down one that is good for themselves, giving that which is bad unto Yahuwah. So without wasting much time, we're going to draw the curtain here today. The house we will see again tomorrow to continue from where we stop. It's still your program, Daily Tonic in the Word, right here on GC Creative. And with this, I say shalom and bye for now.